Guardians of the Galaxy director James Gunn may have revealed something a little premature, which was that in a recent discussion with a fan about whether he would be going to San Diego Comic-Con, he wrote, "I'm not sure, Marvel isn't going, so I'm not sure I will either," which set the internet on fire. San Diego Comic-Con without Marvel, I'm sure Warner Brothers is happy, but what's going on? I actually think it would be a good idea for them to skip it if this is true. We don't know yet.
Right.
For sure. Marvel hasn't said anything either way. I'm sure they will right before this video is released.
Of course. That's usually how that works. Yeah, and fans were asking him if this was like a misdirection and they were going to show up, and he said, "I don't lie to fans," but he might not know anything about it. So, but it sort of makes sense. And if we looked at it's so Ant-Man comes out July 17th. Mm-hmm. And then there's not a new Marvel movie until May. So it's much more likely that they'll do New York Comic-Con, I would think. And speculation because we obviously don't know. But they do such good stuff in Hall H, and
What if there was just a surprise and Tom Hiddleston showed up again and was like, "Psych, we're here after all."
Okay, Tom Hiddleston can show up anywhere and do anything as far as I'm concerned. I am totally fine with that. But I don't know. I mean, they may not. They may be saving this. They may be saving big announcements.
Well, I actually have a few great reasons why they would actually want to skip San Diego Comic-Con.
Right.
I mean, for one, this is Star Wars year.
Yep.
This is Star Wars year for their big comeback, their big revitalization, and Disney might be like, well, you know, let's pull the punches on Marvel and push toward Star Wars right now. Secondly, Marvel is based in New York. Mm-hmm. It would make more sense for them to want to do something closer to home. You know, it's a huge setup. It's a lot.
Yeah, that would actually make sense. I mean, it's not like they're really lacking for money.
No.
Or anything. I mean, they could probably fly
these
everybody
movies
out.
just suck so much, and they're not making any money, and nobody wants to see them.
Yeah, I don't want to see all of them right now. But you're right. They
being
could be
facetious.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Oh God. But they actually could be saving everything for Star Wars, and Star Wars Celebration is this year.
Yes.
So that's going to maybe be their big thing.
They're also maybe, you know, letting Sony have some leeway right now for, you know, all the Spider-Man business that's going on.
That's
so
true.
There are quite a few reasons why they might want to skip San Diego Comic-Con. Lastly, Comic-Con is a damn mess. There's too much going on.
Oh, yeah.
I can't focus. I'm tired. I'm sleep deprived. It's hot. Why are there so many people? It needs to stop.
There's a train that crosses in front of the convention center.
Well, you know,
pisses me off.
Marvel is a powerhouse. They can afford to have their own announcements at their own events, and people will attend them, and people will stare intently, wait, you know, be very, very rapt in what they have to say at whatever event that they choose to have. They don't, quite frankly, need Comic-Con.
That's true. They did an announcement in LA where they invited some fans and a bunch of us journalists, and didn't matter that I was busy. I cleared my schedule and I went because that's
people
what you do.
People will pay attention.
Yeah, so you're right. They don't need to go.
No.
And if it's one less thing to have to write about, all right.
Yes. No, I am into it. I will save my time and energy from Marvel at a later date if it means that they'll do their big thing on their own. Because, oh my God, what a mess.
Oh, God, yeah. It's a little bit out of control now, and by the time we get to July con season, I will probably have been to like 10 cons by that point.
Yay.
Yeah. Yay.
But I think there are plenty of reasons for Marvel to skip Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I don't know if they will. I'm leaning toward yes, because I tend to trust James Gunn. He seems pretty earnest. What do you think, audience? Do you think Marvel will be skipping San Diego Comic-Con? And do you think they should? Let us know below in the comments, and please be sure to subscribe.